I'm on the right track. That tablet Riker wants has to be close. Careful! I've spotted a trap.
Black ring what?
This corpse is wearing black ring garb. How strange.
Be ye warned, beyond lies death. The Divine Order guarantees it. Heed the word of the White Magisters. Turn ye around.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Oh, there's a grunt over there. Hmm. Didn't think it would work that way.
Careful now, that's a trap. Yeah. Careful now, that's a trap. Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Yep, sir.
Careful now, that's a trap.
That's gonna go out anytime soon.
Look out! I see a trap nearby. Careful now, that's a trap. Ouch! Oh, looks like we're really not welcome here.
Just think. All right, we're just gonna book it.
Look out! I see a trap nearby. Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Wow, you died? Freaking died. Resurrections? Yep, one. Load. We'll resume. It's bad. I'll deal with that bull crap. Hello there, Magister.
Help me! Please, help me!
I was about to say, that's a trap.
Well, that solves that problem.
And also poses a new one.
Oh. Oh. Oh, look at that little rolling animation. Oh, you're not very nice. Go then. Really? Acid. That is extremely not nice. Okay, and they continue to be extremely not nice. Up. The Red Prince.
I'm ready.
Back. Okay. You stay put for right now. Wanted that opportunity attack. Over there.
I'll yield to none.
I'll shield up. Cut it down. Incredibly. At full health. Cast haste on you. Is a little tanky right now. At one point. They're gonna stand in it. Oh no, that even worked. Lot of damage. Does it have to be a fresh corpse or something? Everybody out of the fire. Up. Thought somebody died. About to get real salty. Woodlings are jerks. This is the same room I was in before.
I wonder what this does.
What did you say?
Stop! Danger! Don't go! Bad bird! Hanging from a branch with its wings spread wide and a terrible squawk! Don't go!
Does she have any eggs to spare? Let's go one.
Great big screeching bird! There it goes! It doesn't even hop down to see the buddies!
Go, okay, go one.
The hen gives you a panicked nod.
Okay. Come on, man. Okay, so I guess we can avoid it by going this way. Quick save.
Rubbish.
Pick up. Okay. Do what I need to do. Keep.
Good find.
Is that? Oh, void. It is a shrieker.
Find me. Embrace me.
So it's the exact opposite of what I wanted to happen.
Good find.
Is that... Oh, Void. It is a Shrieker.
Let go. Rest. Last.
Reaper, what are you doing in here? What the heck? I'm not even mad. I don't even know where that chicken came from. Quick save.
Carved from unfamiliar metal in an alien style, this mysterious object yet glows with a pulsating inner light that is familiar to you. The unmistakable brilliance of Source.
What people add. So got that. Good. Money. Pretty handy.
What was that?
Stuff is like this too can be a fight, but Voidling, Watcher.
Those magisters are about to come.
Ooh, that must be the bird. Oh, they have a Terrify aura? They attack on Terrify? In there, guys. I'm gonna help out. Tell me about these guys. Scoundrel and Arrow Surge. We have Opportunist. Guess that would technically hit him, wouldn't it? Go to the high ground. Being flanked. Fine. Burning touch. I think I've seen that one. That miss. Okay. Can't tell if how much damage he hit for. Okay, didn't. About 100%. Beautiful. Will and going after that guy. You gonna die. You gonna steal my kill, aren't you? How much damage he's doing for? Oh, the AoE attack. You did. Take that. Take that. Still stealing hoe. Got the experience for it though. Hmm. Nice. Here. Die. Oh, come on. Nice. Big damage. Pain.
The Magister wipes his blooded face with a grimy rag as he strides towards you. Eyes narrowing with suspicion, he halts several feet away, one hand on the hilt of his weapon.
And you are?
Go intelligence.
Good thing I didn't bother cleaning my blade yet.
Oh. Even in combat? There we go. This guy needs die. Be able to get rid of magic. Turn. Oh, darn it. Best. Summon you. Come on. Gonna take a real. Filler is jerk.
Glory is mine. Glory is mine.
Eh. Up. 2. Oil for you. Ouch. All right. All down. And turn. Power's course. Thing hasn't proven himself to be too threatening. Dealing with Silent Watcher goes next. Mind control you. Big damage. Oh my god.
Prepare yourself.
Nope, didn't. Haste on. Oh. They heard that. They heard that. Good. Summon the big dog. Somehow he's not blood.
Prepare yourself.
I don't understand. Oh, that's possible. He'll attack him. Bother with that.
Glory is mine.
Really? Like, never get to use that. Jerk. What? Do a chicken. Damage. I'll put this. Still can't believe I didn't get that blood. What's his face? That's just. Oh, I'm pretty salty about that. Still have magic. Buff everybody. We have a cripple shot in here. Down.
Glory is mine. Glory is mine.
That I am. Here's
Glory is mine.
And sit down again. Man, does that just make a whole lot of sense or what?
I'm ready.
You're still alive? 1 hit point? Should die from the okay. Yes.
The Aetherin. What an incredible discovery.
Critical cover. This is your necro. Can bone. Give you a summon. Get rid of ignition. That. Matter of fact, I guess it's been this, but I'm about getting rid of it. Since I'd just have to swap it with that, but yeah, Supernova hasn't really done anything for me. Whatever. Got our summon. Loot. Those guys could have lived. This actually does go up somewhere new. I'm not gonna click on the crazy thing. Be a boss monster. Crazy stuff. Okay. Garbage.
I've never seen anything like this workmanship.
The stone relic pulls on your consciousness. You feel the tendrils of an ancient hunger trespassing within your soul, seeking something, something you have. Source.
Wait for it. Right for the chest. Quick save.
The stone relic pulls as your fingertips brush the cool stone. You feel the depths of your being crack open. Your power flows from you into the relic, yet a reverse current flows back into you with a new power, a different power. A sharp electrical shock repels your hands from the stone and sends you staggering backwards. The stone relic pulls as your fingertips brush the cool stone. You feel the depths of your being crack open. Power flows from you into the relic. A sharp electrical shock repels your hands from the stone and sends you staggering backwards.
Okay, well, one force now.
What's this? I found something.
If this key opens this door. Is it no? Crazy stuff going. Let's take a arrow surge. I lost the voice acting. Tabbing back in. Okay.
Over there, on the tables. Those are my people's...
The little rat squeaks up at you inquisitively, beady little eyes full of something approximating intelligence.
Are you a poet?
Do you know it? Do I show it? I write a rhyme in my spare time. It's about a bird, but I need a word.
It's about a bird. Say that he's a nerd. One's tough. Leave without a word. Okay. Get over here. Keep clicking on these guys.
The little rat squeaks up.
Are you a poet? I write a rhyme in my spare time. It's about a bird, but I need a word.
My heart stirred.
He eyes you shrewdly, then sniffs with judgment.
Not what I was looking for. Now I'll bid you good day, boar.
Parker? Gonna get to that tablet here in a second.
Lucky find.
Don't even know what that was. Journal plate.
The tablet seems to glow from within with a subtle light. Etched runes cover its surface. The markings feel familiar, but despite the depth of your study and learning, you have no idea what they mean.
If that was some kind of test, I'm really not sure whether I passed or failed.
The unusual tablet is marked on all sides with runic inscriptions that look like they were hacked into indecipherability with a chisel or similar instrument. As your fingertips trace these mutilated runes, your eyes flicker closed of their own accord. You see nothingness, vast, dark, and empty. As you lift your hands, an electric feeling pulses in your fingertips. A force field of some kind pushes you away from the tablet. The tablet is marked on all sides with eternal. As your fingertips trace these mutilated runes, your eyes flicker closed of their own accord. You see nothingness. You sense something ancient watching you, perusing you like a prison guard would watch a wayward ant scuttling across the floor of a cell. From within the endless emptiness, a strangely familiar voice hums into being and calls to you. God-woken. Fane. You sense an interest within the cold voice addressing you. Beyond the interest, you sense fangs, voracious hunger, a bottomless appetite that no sustenance could ever sate. You see your life flash before your eyes, every memory flitting by like a moth's wings at a lantern. The vision reaches the present moment and diverges into multiple strands, impossible to keep track of. Your brain aches with the effort of trying to keep up with the intelligence as it sifts through your every potential future. You see salvation and destruction and every shade of existence in between. And all of a sudden, it's over. Blackness rises once more, just as it was at the start. Eternal darkness and you. An electric feeling pulses in your fingertips, and a force field of...
Oh.
The unusual tablet is marked. As your fingertips trace these mutilated runes, your eyes flicker closed of their own accord. Your shout echoes multiple times, a cacophony of sound multiplying in volume until it's almost unbearable. Just as you think you can't take it, it ceases completely. You are left, ears ringing in the silence. From within the endless emptiness, a voice hums into being and calls to you, God-woken. You sense an interest within the cold voice addressing you. You see your life flash before your eyes. Your brain aches with the effort of trying to keep up with the intelligence, and all of a sudden, an electric feeling pulses in your fingertips.
Okay. How Fane is God-woken too. Get out of here, man. Am I, Oh. Oh. Can I pick these up? Up that bow.
The tablet seems to glow from within with a subtle light. Etched runes cover its surface. The markings feel familiar, but you have no idea what they mean. Your fingertips burn so hot, it feels like they are melting. An energy seems to travel between the tablet and your hands, sparking knowledge directly into your mind, as if you're reading with your fingers. Electrical sensations sizzle in your mind. You understand that the runes are ancient Rivellonian, the oldest known language. You feel the fragments under your fingers, An Lesru. You know not how, but you understand the meaning of these words with the very marrow of your being. One must rise. Then your fingers grow cold to the bone. Suddenly, you are just a person standing in a cavern, clinging to a stone tablet as if it were a life raft. Your fingertips burn so hot, looking down at the tablet, you feel a connection pulsing from the stone, a tether stretching back millennia. You hear nothing, but you can feel the screams. Then your fingers grow cold to the bone. Suddenly, you are just a person. The tablet seems to glow from within with a subtle light. Etched rune. Your fingertips burn so hot, it feels electrical sensations sizzle in your... You know not how. Then your fingers... The tablet is ice cold to the touch. No matter what you do, no further message can be deciphered from it.
Okay. This. Yeah, no voice acting. Fine. Get out of here. Wait now. Hey.
Magisters. What are they up to?
Nothing yet, madam. The Black Ring captive you executed was the only one who knew how to operate it.
He was a saboteur and paid the price. Do you want to meet the same end as he did?
This is looking like a fight. I need to... Careful. There's a ladder over there, too. Here. Range. Go down below. What do we do? Move down the ladder.
He was a saboteur.
Look at that armor.
Do you want to meet the same end as he did?
Easy.
No, madam.
The Magister looks you up and down with utter dispassion.
You should not be here.
Let's produce this.
The Magister slowly shakes her head. To her, that writ might as well be your death warrant.
Intruder! You shouldn't have come here, scum. Die!
Before we do that fight.
The Magister looks you up and...
You should not be here.
The Magister's hand reaches back for her weapon.
Intruder! You shouldn't have come here, scum. Die! You shouldn't have come here, scum. Die!
Damage. Okay. You don't hit too hard, but he has 2 wands, so she's gonna be hit for 300 at least. Wow. Your defense. You're weak against physical. Using magic to blow all these suckers up. Best I could do. Okay. Maybe I can mind control him. Oh, missed this.
You shouldn't have come here, scum. Die! 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 You shouldn't have come here, scum.
Alright, you need to calm down. Wow. Okay. Oh.
You shouldn't have come here, scum. Die. You shouldn't have come here,
Really needs healing. What? Here.
shouldn't have come here, scum. Die. You shouldn't have come here, scum. Die.
We're very dead.
I'm ready.
Come here, scum. Die.
Now come here, scum. Die.
You shouldn't have come here, scum. Die. You shouldn't have come here, scum. Die.
What is that? What is erratic wisp? Oh my gosh.
You shouldn't have come here, scum. Die. You shouldn't have come here, scum. Die.
Okay. Your charm. Probably your charm. This? Yep. Our tank. Anything more we can do?
Shouldn't have come here, scum. Die. Shouldn't have come here, scum. Die.
Okay. Need to go all out on the defense.
Shouldn't have come here, scum. Die. Shouldn't have come here, scum.
Guys aren't, are they? They're possessed. Rain. Up.
Glory is mine.
Oh. Yep. We're done.
You shouldn't have come here, scum. Die.
Nice. Recipe. Water essence. Oh, there's an archer right here. An attack. No. Oh. Oh. It's like, wow. Not gonna do any, hopefully. Let's go with a big thundercrack. That only hit 2 people. Big fireball. Over here. As restoration. crafting. Shadow. Makes this very bad because dead and we cannot revive him. The blood one right there. Bodied. Next. I just throw you. Wow. How much damage? 3 attacks. Hey, need to die. Here. Now this guy's on. Mind control him. Ooh, 400 damage. Guy's just been sitting there for the longest time. You belong. Buff you. Buff you. I forgot that he took a bunch of damage. Man, 500 me. So much. salty so much. Need water essence. Settle for resurrections.
What is this contraption?
Oh, was that a water essence? Probably. Shadow. Quality water essence. Guys, give me one. Ember, Sapphire, Emerald.
Guess I know what I need to do now.
There was a waypoint. Huh? It was right here. Create a new save. Okay. Resurrection scrolls and dungeons. Right, and what was it again? Ember, Sapphire, Emerald. Garnet with the big X. Buddy. Forgot it already. Sapphire, Emerald. Oh, you walk over to it so that you can eat it. That'd be great.
From somewhere deep within the inner workings of the machine comes an irregular clanking sound, then a weak gurgle. Inoperable, it seems.
Ember.
There is a sudden shriek of grinding metal. Sparks and licks of flame belch forth. Then the contraption falls silent.
Okay.
From somewhere deep within the inner workings of the machine comes an irregular clanking sound, then a weak gurgle. Inoperable, it seems.
Ember.
The machine churns into life. Gears rotate and pistons hiss from somewhere within its metal housing.
Can't do it. What a for sapphire emerald. Bad.
It settles into a slow metallic chug, ready for the next lever, perhaps.
Sapphire.
The machine churns into life. Gears rotate and pistons hiss from somewhere within its metal housing. It settles into a slow metallic chug, ready for the next lever, perhaps.
Emerald.
The machine churns into life. Gears rotate and the machine rattles, grinds, and hisses for a protracted moment, building in intensity. Then settles down into a steady mechanical thrum, functional by the sound of it.
It's working.
Okay. Working. Cool. I guess that's there if you blew up all these pellets.
Oil barrels. Not a careful excavation, it seems.
Still have an option. I have no idea where that barrel went. Maybe it's still in the thing. Ready? Well, set up some pyrotechnic. Waiting. Did it. And a level up. Important for everybody. Ooh, can't go up in bartering? Fix the mix. Up in Lorman. Huh? Resting. Up in thievery anymore. Maybe 5 is the. Yeah. Okay, 5 is the max. Equation. So sneaking, but who cares? Recons. Equation on you. Oh, Mac. You. And well, you know what? I should be putting stuff I don't care about into Lucky Charm. Lucky Charm. Redo though. Probably want to hydro. Points. 6 points. 1 open memory. You will figure. I mean, maybe we should just like appearance or crazy talk. Running out of slots. A better ring. No. For you? For about? Yes. And a constitute. Can't have a nut. About way up.
After all this time, I never thought I'd walk our halls again.
Generous or Riker.
It is immaculate. There is no trace of the filth that has infected this world.
My gosh. Oh, interesting.
What a way to die, down here in this darkness. Poor soul.
Oil. This looks really cool. Interesting. I smell a fight.
The curious sculpture comes alive as you reach out to touch it. It thrums with power and throws flickering, dancing shadows against the walls. The carving is covered in strange glyphs that feel oddly familiar. They surround a gently glowing stone that makes you think of the night sky rolled into a ball.
Examine them.
Trying to read the symbols, you hear a faint whispering at the back of your mind, as if you're listening to the echoes of a past age. Your mind swims, and, for a moment, the glyphs become clear. You read, "Our first lords babes with power glowed, our seconds born in blood that flowed. Our thirds young to the wind return, our fourths to glowing flames adjourn." Our fifth lord's cubs with minds were blessed, our sixths had brawn beyond the rest. Our seventh's brood spread from earth to glen, and thus no king shall rise again. You try to hold your focus as the whispering echo fades, but the letters waver, contorting and merging until they're nothing but meaningless glyphs once more.
A riddle from the past. Or maybe a riddle about the past.
Or glow. Or glow. Don't know what power is, but we can move on to the next. Got blood flowed. Like earth, Duna air, tear. Plus is blood. Here. Got wind. Oh. Mine. Brawn. Rogier. Brood. We don't have brood. We don't have power. We have left is earth. And magic. Oh, you know what? Brood Earth Glen. So we'll go Raylick on the last. First one, we'll go Amalia. Armadia. Save, and let's give it a shot. So Amadia first. This is Zantessa. Says Zantiza. Amadia first.
It's Amadia, the mother of wizards.
We're gonna go to Tyr. Over here. Over here. Wait.
Tirce Endilius, poet and patron god of the elves.
Duna?
Duna, the stoutest of the seven. No
Laurel?
wonder the dwarves pray to him. Blessed Zol Stissen.
And
Ah, Lady Santedza. You were the only one of the seven that could take a joke.
here?
Lord Vrogir, a champion of martial challenges. Less so of mental challenges.
Relic.
Rallic, the first of the seven. He was as bullish as Vrogir, in his own way.
It, we're through.
Let everybody converge with me. We did it, dog. Oh, a high possibility. Fight. And we can be on the high ground. You go over here. Go over here. Okay. Sure.
What in the name of Lucian's prized pig is going on here?
Perfect, because we want to give that to wonderful. Exactly what I was. Here we go.
I wonder what they did in life to deserve such a resting place.
The creature looks down from its perch, trembling. It crawled out of that sarcophagus as if it had forgotten how to move its limbs. It turns to you, and you see its face is covered by an intricate mask.
Hucklefu. Oh, but it could be it could be friendly.
From behind its unmoving lips, you hear a noise. It starts as a groaning, croaking chatter, but slowly becomes more distinct. It's speaking.
Mais Saravel te de larontu, Chamory?
Speak slowly and loudy. Let's go one.
The stream of noise cuts off abruptly. After a moment, you hear a jolting, lurching voice.
It wears the face of Duna, but speaks the tongue of beasts. How cruel. I suspected the Seven Lords won the war after they locked me here, but seeing their faces on dumb creatures, a depressing confirmation.
Don't remember her mentioning king, but let's go with 3.
What is this senseless braying? I speak of no beast king. I speak only of the king, the eternal king of creation, the king against whom the Seven Lords rebelled.
We're gonna have to fight her.
Deep within your soul, you feel your god stirring at the sound of the voice. You can feel its anger and fear swelling inside you.
Go 2.
The creature leans forward to get a better look at you, clucking and tutting under her breath.
It seems to be a simple form at its core, a sauce vat. A walking, unfortunately talking, sauce vat. Fascinating. I wonder how to extract the sauce from the vessel without...
She pulls back suddenly, recoiling in horror.
It is rotting. Almost imperceptibly, but it decays before my eyes. It must have no more than a century left.
The god within you reacts, his emotions a cocktail of fury and fear. You hear his voice, demanding that you give him control, demanding your body obey his will.
Let's go 2.
An Eternal does not answer questions from whatever creatures happen to lumber into view. Especially when there is so much to be learned about their source. What happens to it, I wonder? Does it lie in whatever ditch it falls in, as its body decays? Or... no, of course. It is harvested.
The god thrashes against your control. You can feel it hissing that this creature is dangerous, that it cannot be trusted.
To have had the technology of the Eternals and made this. How crude. Although effective in its own way.
Go 1.
Poor creature. Created for a sole purpose, and yet so ignorant of its function. It is a tool to collect source until it is ready to be collected. Most likely by its creator. And given that face, I can well imagine who your creator may be. What a lazy way to feed one's power. And one's ego.
Go 2.
You start to speak, but it's too late. Duna breaks free, and the voice that emerges from your mouth is not quite your own.
A terror, you worm. An eternity locked away was too good for you. I should have seen you ground to dust and fed to the wind. Your heresies deserve nothing less.
The figure recoils, as if struck.
Duna! What happened to you? Did you truly fall so far?
Silence! It is your king that has fallen. He and all the other eternal cowards were flung into the void, and the power you were too scared to hunt has made me a god.
This is why I didn't want him to pop out.
And yet, here you stand. Small, weak, decaying. I will not even need the Aetheran to grind you into the dust.
You feel your god freeze at the mention of this Aetheran, a cold terror settling in your chest.
I go 2.
The beast's unruly passenger did not deign to tell it. He did not want his host to know I crafted a weapon that would leave him an Eternal once more.
Once more.
You feel your god thrashing against your control. Where? You croak in a voice not quite your own.
Ha! Of course you never found it. You always lacked imagination, Lord Duna. I hid it in these very caves, although I can feel its distance now. Someone has uncovered it. Perhaps they intend to flay the godliness from you. No matter. Given your pathetic state, it is mine to collect at my leisure. As for you, you monstrosity, you were designed to be defective. You were built to die. And I rather think it is time you fulfilled your function. But do not fear. I shall put your sauce to good use.
Oh dear. Fire resistant. Earth resistant. Oh dear. Oh, you're dead. Well then. This is I believe the term is I am very dead. Let's check what she's got though. Wow, she has Perseverance 7. That's enough. Immunity to drunk. Undead. I don't have any resurrection scrolls, so this is kind of pointless. But I'll hide it out, I guess. Over here. I get to attack 3 times. A little much. The heck? Oh, it's your turn.
Prepare yourself.
Okay. Come on. If that dies, we're in a lot of trouble.
Healing.
Oh. My level 14? 3 attacks is pretty ridiculous. How many AP do you have? Alright, well. A reload. About 5 hours. Actually, we should definitely stop it here before we get too crazy into this, because I'll hit that 6-hour mark real quickly. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, and I would say tomorrow, but today's tomorrow. So after I wake up and eat and prepare myself to play this again, we're gonna do just that, and should be frustrating. Okay. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll catch you later. Peace.